first things first, we gotta get one thing out of the way. RIP Chrysalis, because I haven't seen anyone use him in a while. And I mean in a while. Back to the video. The Elder Moss Ripper. What a fucking joke. Don't get me wrong, the rod is good, just that the hassle is insane. To to the point that so much so, I think like all the admins who actually like this rod are either boosting the YouTubers to promote it, or they just don't know how hard it is to get. Let me put this in perspective. I was able to get pre-nerfed.
Oh my god, bro.
Wind element quests. So you hear that right. So I'm getting giant shiny bake rates, sparkling shiny king blessing pufferfish, and for some reason, for some unknown reason, I was able to get the shiny blessed whale shark on my first try. Make that make sense. You tell me I'm gonna get the hardest rod in the game, one of the hardest rods in the game, before I even get a glimpse of what an Elder Moss Jaw even looks like? And it's not like, oh wait, I can go to YouTube and see how people catch it. No, you cannot. You cannot. Barely anyone has seen one. It's like these things have gone almost extinct. And you have to go find one. Like, this might be worse than the Scylla. It might be worse than the Scylla. Because not only finding it is a problem, you're gonna have to use a really good rod that can just somehow, in some way, just be able to magically not lose the fish on the line. And I don't know if you knew this, but you kind of need piercing. I don't care what rod you have. If it's not the Astral hook rod, you need piercing. And you know the reason why for that? Probably guessed wrong. You probably guessed wrong. In that moment of silence, you probably guessed wrong. The thing has minus 300 resilience. No, I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up. It has minus 300 resilience. What's the point of that? It's way too much overkill for a rod I don't even want that bad. Wait, no. The passive's so broken. The stats are good. And its mutation is 16 times X. Huh. I think I have an idea. I remember a time where you could just walk into calm zone and just magically fish out a crystallized sea dragon like it was nothing. Like the exotic type of catching back in the day was crazy. Well, apart from scalp hammerheads, those things have been around for a while now, but still. Those crystallized sea dragons low-key carried me into the ethereal prism rod. Ugh, I'm getting PTSD flashbacks. Making a break for that last 1 million. Minus 95 progress speed. Oh, Heaven's Rod. Wait, actually, who actually does like the Heaven's Rod? Wait, tell me. Tell me with a straight face. You actually like the Heaven's Rod? Like, be honest. Do you actually like it? Like, was it ever that good to begin with? Because I ain't gonna lie. You're probably using the Rod Forgotten Fang back in the day, other than the Heaven's Rod. You were probably even using the No Life Rod instead of the Heaven's Rod. I mean, yes, it got boosted for its mutation, but the Axe of Rhodes does it better. So, yeah. What's next on our list? Polaris Serenade. They need to buff that thing. Mine, it's a far cry from what it used to be. The mutation is pathetic at a measly 14%. Back in the day, it was roughly 25 times accelerant. Cell rate. Ugh. Jumble twisters. Too many around my friends. Ugh. Saying it wrong too. Oh my gosh. And don't get me started on these passives. The passive on these rods is pretty nerfed. It's pretty nerfed. Like we need to like increase the chance of it actually rapidly filling up the bar. Maybe even give it some piercing and give it 70 plus 60% progress speed, a higher mutation chance, and a little bit, and I say this, a little bit of more luck. Just make it 500 and we're square. Because I saw the original concept of the Polar Serenade and it was about 1,000% luck. Can we at least get 500? So we're not getting absolutely owned by Ruinous Oath. Speaking of Oath, Luminescent Oath. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Well, something tells me he's not very happy. Probably because he got nerfed. Again. Oh man, so many orphans. Hmm. What's next? Sanguine Spirod. That's just his username. His actual name in Discord is all boosted. Don't get it mixed up. Trust. Hmm. Admin events. Red Redo recommending 6-7 admin events is good. Yada yada yada. Tarnish being an idiot and making the worst rod in the game, I swear. Ah yes. Ah yes. Rod progressions. Rod progressions. Ah. Hmm. I don't really feel like it. But I probably should. I will. Best rod progression for now. If you're a returning player, you most likely have the Heaven's Rod or Ethereal Prism Rod. And all I can say with that is get a better rod. Like grind enough money to buy the Great Oscar rod. Like it won't take you that long. Just go to Forsaken Shores, talk to this one pirate, Dead Man, whatever his name is, Dead Man Joe. Dead Man Joe. Let's go. Dead Man Joe. Go to a pirate Dead Man Joe, and after that, he'll literally just give you a quest to retrieve an amulet at Grand Reef. After you go to Grand Reef, quickly go retrieve the amulet and bring it back to him. And then he tells you what that amulet does. After getting told on that to go to Terrapin Island, you'll see a massive hole, very hard to miss. Hey, that's what she said. Okay, I'll make myself out now. Next thing. Next thing you have to do is spend 5 million credits. Yes, you heard me right, 5 million. Before you say how much, why is it so much? Well, it's really an ethereal prism rod, but made for XP grinding. With its luck being significantly better, its control bar significantly worse, resilience definitely worse, um, lure speed relatively the same, and overall tolerance, eh. But it does have one thing. Its mutation, that's pretty low chance, but still really good, like chaotic and stuff. And it's overwhelming 1.7 times XP boost. That can get you to level 1,000 very fast. Okay, that's something. What if instead of spending hours and hours on the game, that you can literally grind on. You just go to one admin event and catch all the fish. But surprise, surprise, you miss said admin event. You realize there's a blue moon happening. What do you do with said information about blue moon? You do nothing because you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, my dear stupid child. I'm here to educate you on your stupidity. First, walk to literally walk around Snowcap Island. You'll see a giant vaulted door. It's very hard to miss. I'll even display it on screen. Editor me, add it in. Is that idiot done yet? I can't tell because I'm in a recording booth right now, but I'm guessing he's done. So let's get back to the video. What I was thinking is that after you after you get to level 1,000, don't really sweat it. Like you have the seraphic rod. Don't even worry about the random rod. It ain't even that good in the first place. And the cement brick rod, really, bro? You want that rod? No, you don't want that rod, bro. Trust me. You're better off without it than with it. It's low key like a waste of space in your inventory bag. Ugh, what a far cry from the Fang of the Eclipse. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, can we have also one more thing? A moment of silence for our dear, beloved boy, Astral Hook. Well, that was enough time. Next thing we gotta get to after rod progression. That should be relatively all the rod progression you need. The Heaven's Rod and Equal Prism Rod aren't that different in terms of making money now, so if you have either one, you should be safe relatively. Then after that, it's a matter of money. Seraphic Rod covers money pretty well. It's either that you get piercing, so you can like mostly hunt apexes and other locked progress things like Scylla's and stuff, and collect money in bulks instead of little pieces. But I don't really recommend that. Like, no, I still recommend using piercing, but if you want small knitfish, then get Sea King. It's basically like the old version of Sea Overlord. It's not that big of a difference, and having bigger fish does add to your bank account quite a bit. And if you don't even have any results relics to get piercing, just get chaotic. It's the next best thing. If anything, it's the second best thing. Maybe even the best. Because low key, if you really think about it, adding a mutation that's better than blessed into the mix is basically a 38 chance of actually getting a mutation that's actually worth something. And if you land that mutation, you'll get well, a chaotic moss lurker. And no, it is not impossible. I've done it multiple times. And before you say how much of a no life I am a no life. I breathe. I breathe Mountain Dew chemicals in the air. It's a part of my DNA. I don't know what sleep is. I don't know what rest is. I haven't gone to school in 6 months. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is that rod progression in fish is fairly simple, but takes a lot of time. So, oh, and don't forget about your aquariums. Those things are massive. Those things are massive. Don't forget about your aquariums. Now you're wondering, what now? I'm practically a fish master and I've got everything I need. So why the hell am I still lacking in some areas, such as exalted relics, such as money, even though I have the best rod, and I'm missing stuff? How could I be missing a lot of stuff in my bestiary? How could I be missing rods? Simple question, simple answer. Certain rods require more teamwork than others, and certain rods definitely need help from others. And certain items you kinda sorta need. Certain fish you can't even catch by yourself because you're incompetent. And no, before you say, before you hop off the video, be real, bro. You think just because I want that fish and everyone doesn't seem to be really spamming sundials, they won't go for that fish either. No. The reason why they're not spamming sundials is not because they don't want the fish. It's because they want someone else to spam the sundials so they can get that fish with less effort while they're still grinding. Before you say, "Oh, that's a very sadistic way of looking at it," it's not really sadistic. It's true because let's be real. Would you rather have your friend spawning in a Scylla or a Megalodon, or would you rather do it yourself? In both cases, you are already at the location to fish that said hunt fish. So really think about it. You've got an advantage because you started sooner. See what I mean? You are not able to be alone in a private server. You will never be alone in a public server. Ugh. So editor me. Make it so that makes sense, please. Next thing, we gotta discuss why so many people are skill issuing in Fish, such as no passes, no private servers, and no other stuff. I'm just gonna show you guys a website called Microsoft Rewards and see you and let you see how much downtime it has. 6,000 points for a gift card. Yes, this price is outdated, but still, it's roughly about the same. And you should never take it out of lightly. Because then, if you can buy a private server using that said 400 Robux, you can get a lot of done. You can get a lot of things done. That Rathzilla that everyone seems to be scooping up, except for you, now you're able to get it. That Elder Mossjaw, uncongested, you have a good rod and you know you can fish it, and nobody else is here. Use your rod. Who's gonna stop you? No one ever, and I mean this, ever will just get into your server unless if you allow them. Because that's your private server. You're king there. And you can be as selfish as you want with a private server. And as for boosting, try to boost other players. The more friends you have, well, sorry, the more friends who are loyal you have will always lead you to success. Those who are not will lead you to your oblivion. Example A. If your friend's an exploiter, Do not help them. You're absolutely gonna get cooked in the worst way possible. They're gonna take your fish and you'll never see them ever again. You could low-key say, okay, I'll borrow you my Aluska with the craziest mutation. You're never seeing that friend again. Never. They long gone. They disappeared into the far, far away lands of I stole your money, Opolis, or some shit. And and to be fair, that's kinda on you. That's kinda on you. But if you have a friend who's linked to your Discord or is following you on YouTube or whatever, I do kind of recommend sticking with that friend. Because if you know him personally or you know him from YouTube, you know he would never like slime you out. Probably. Probably. And I am not boosted. Yes, I may have OP rods, but I assure you, I am not all boosted. I am not all boosted. Okay? If you want to go check out his channel, the link is in my description. He's a good creator. I wish I could collab with him, but I'm probably too small for that. So I'm little key gonna grow my channel. And if you guys really like the content I'm trying to make, then thank you. Sometimes I forget how much of a sweat I am. So yeah, I don't even have any like sort of reason how or why I do the things I do. But on screen right now, it's just me farming the hardest things imaginable for pure enjoyment, for fun. Meaning that I will give you guys Wrathzillas, whoever likes, subscribes, join my Discord. Uh, Information down in my description below, and like, subscribe. Maybe even slide in a little donut if you. Okay, no donuts. I got it. But still, I'm kind of broke. I need money. I may have millions in the fish bank, but I have the opposite of that in my life. The zeros go down so badly, like 0.000.01 dollars. I'm broke. Yeah, I'm kind of cooked, aren't I? What's next? The fabulous update. I low key, I was so excited. Okay, that's a lie. I was not excited for this shit at all because I low key knew it was gonna be bad. But yo, yo, yesterday night, I woke up. I woke up. By that I mean I went to sleep as soon as I saw the quests. Like as soon as I saw whatever the first thing was, I was like, okay, this game fucking hates me. I'ma go away. Shiny sparkling, my ass. I'm not doing that today. I'm sorry. And yeah, in the middle of night, really, Nick? I'm not doing that. I'm going to sleep. As soon as one of my fans at MCP showed me the quest, I was like, yeah, nah, I don't really feel like it. By that I mean, you got me fucked up over a mid rod, and I know that rod got nerfed. They always nerf the good rods and give us the worst quests for the worst rods. Just saying. Man, I am washed. Like, can we appreciate how washed I am? I'm complaining about quests that I would have begged for before, but now I'm kind of tired, bruh. And if Fish doesn't make the fabulous rod anyway sort of good, I'm not going to get it at all. Like, at all. I'm not getting it. No, I'm not. I'm really not.
Thank you, like and subscribe. See you next time.